I'm so excited for this game. Why I shout like there. Hi, hello, my name is Hazard Mix, but you can call me Hazard and Thumb. And we're going to be playing Slay the Princess in World of Horror. I'm really excited actually. I've been wanting to play Slay the Princess for at least over a year. I want to say 2. But at the time, I recognized that Jonathan Sims from the Dinosaur Guys was in this. Like, I think made the game, pretty sure. And I was in the midst of binging that series, so I wanted to finish that before I actually, like, touch a game that apparently has, like, a shit ton of endings. And it looks really cool. Yeah, I did turn off, like, flickering images, just because it was kind of, like, bothering me a bit. Also, I think flashing lights, actually check. Let's see. Yeah, turn blinking off. It's my current settings. I hope the volume is okay, and I hope you can hear me over the volume. I sound person's not here. This is fine. But yeah, we're playing Slay the Princess. I am not going for every ending. That will take forever, and we have another game that also has like a crap set of endings. So we shall see what we'll discover. The only thing I know about this, to be honest, is that the princess has some issues, and we as the player also have some issues. And apparently this is like a love story game. I don't know how that's gonna work. So let's go ahead and get into it. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
John the Sims.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Oh, that's right. There's like a crap ton of options. Oh. Okay. In the world, what are you talking about? have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Granted, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I always wanted off work. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to the cabin, turn around, and leave. Okay, so again, I don't know. I know there's no, like, right or wrong decisions. Just, like, explore and stuff. So, I think I'm gonna be quiet.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm curious if we actually do slay the princess. Is the world going to see it? Alright.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I have so many questions. Oh, our little... Oh! That's so cute, actually. A little knife.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I think I'm here to... Why would I say that? Okay.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
She's very pretty.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I'm curious as to why it is I that must slay the princess.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
I guess.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No, okay, you got me. What? What are these options? I'm just here to talk. Still your nerves.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I think I might. Hold on. Hold on a bit.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Okay, so you're really not helping the case here of wanting to be free. Okay.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
But she's bluffing. What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Say the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade
Whoa,
already
wait a
sinking
minute.
deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. I say it's too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
No.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
No, we did just kill a little person.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
It's kind of hoping I get a better ending.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity.
Okay.
Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Oh no. Do you have any idea how to get us out of here? Of course not. Sweetheart. I like it here.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices' pleas fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Nice. Yay! I got the good ending. Woo! The voices dress. Each out of the end. Nicole Goodnight. I can't believe I did. Woo, yeah. The fucking applause. Oh dang. Nice. Oh, so cute. Yeah, you did it. Wow. Oh, oops. Alright.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
We obviously know that slaying the princess does not do anything, so. The world.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going? Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Okay.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved
Interesting.
after all. You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yep.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Was there another substitute for die, I guess? Like, dies. Yeah, maybe everyone should die. It's what you're not emotionally violently doing this. Quietly continue down the path.
Your silence is deafening.
Yeah.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
There's no buying this, is there? I have to go in the cabin, don't I? Oh yeah, well I guess I'll start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going just to keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin.
I'm sure this is fine. This is fine.
An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on? But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
So are there multiple princesses, or is this like one conglomerate? under one thing.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Wait.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I guess the music's a bit different. These walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it.
Is it really?
Go
Oh
into the
wow,
woods
it
of
really
woods,
like you
someone
have
might
to
got
go.
lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
So would the narrator know?
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
The voices, the voices.
He might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
So, okay. Voices in her head. Obviously the narrator is some omniscient presence in the world. Nope, okay, I'm heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay the presence. Yeah, I get it, I'm going to the cabin.
I know I can tell when you're lying, right?
Oh.
Please take this seriously. I am begging you. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat,
What?
and she will do everything in her power to stop you from
It
slaying
is
her.
loud early as well.
Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind. The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted.
Interesting.
An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Ooh. Oh, interesting.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong length, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and
True.
no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
I just realized something. Freaking blocking some of the steps. Oopsie. Oops. Woo. Alright. I'm so sorry, I thought... Let's see. Move myself over a bit. Should I just make myself a bit smaller? There you go. Okay, just sorry about that. I thought we were fine.
You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho! You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. True. I would like to question that.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
So, oh my god, wait. If I take...
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings,
I thought this was
the more
gonna be easy.
confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of
Is it
this
because
place. None of the stairs even seem to go
of what we did in the first
let alone down.
chapter?
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Which one?
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
True. Take the harsh stairs to the left, take the center staircase, take the stop stairs to the right. Let's just go center.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or
Oh,
down,
this must be
but
just like a
at the
normal
very
ass cabin.
least, it's taking you somewhere. You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else. And so you take one careful,
Oh my
focused
God.
step after another. One foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up. Or maybe sideways. But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
Okay, narrator.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
What is my mouse?
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Hey, bird.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Can I help you?
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the
I
basement.
don't have a weapon, though.
Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together. Do you know what happened to me? Well, I know you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. Do you know what happened?
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Oh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
What's your name? Try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave in the basement and treat the blade. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here?
Is this a quiz? If you're here, then surely you know why I'm here. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it. Don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling.
I want to ask more
You're
questions.
obviously just making things worse.
There's more you know. What's your name? If I let you out of here, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna get you out of here. What's your name?
Princess. It doesn't matter. I've been down here for so long. What's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it? No, I don't need a name.
My name is whatever hushed whispers follow in the wake of my devastation.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
There's more of you now.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago. I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. It must be fear creeping into your heart.
You know you can't stop me.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
She fractures again.
I don't like where this is going.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade.
Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs.
Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
Can't even follow what's going on anymore.
We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. I just want to live my life. I'm not going to dance for you. Besides,
You already know what I'm going to do.
if you want to put an end to me, then put an end to me.
Not a single real answer. At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction. It's infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under? Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking questions just seems to make things worse. This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Well, I just wanted to try all the options.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The
Oh, no.
room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Okay.
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
It's gonna be okay, I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. No, you just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. Say nothing. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone, replaced with something else.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we even go about looking for her. The narrator's gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this. It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
You approach the mirror. Sounds as you reach forward, they're gone. But the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you! You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You are at the cabin. Oh my god.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel. Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Oh my god, do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity, destroy your body. There are way too many options here. Oh god. You know what the worlds beyond this place.
I know only that they are. Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves. I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you? I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks. How can the world have ended if we are talking? You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us. I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free. She is part of me, and part of me is her. You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends? You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you. I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt. Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception.
Mm.
She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Oh my god, there's so many options. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I've sent this to the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Okay, make me forget.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die. More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold. How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated. If you need time, then I'll wait with you. You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage?
This is getting very existential.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh, oh, it just closes my game. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Makes sense. That, yeah. Yeah. Alright, get the fuck out. Oh, so it could have been like, interesting. It just like brings me back here. I just close the game and never come back. Ah, bad. If I knew this would be, this would have been cool though. All right.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. A rich and vibrant heart, bring the stranger to her.
You're on a path in the
The
woods.
real Slay the Princess starts
And
here.
at the end of that
What?
path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
The real Slay the Princess starts here achievement?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
No, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or... Oh, okay. Explode the underworld. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe trees on like the killing princess seems kind of bad. Okay. Let's. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
I could try humanizing it. But how can a princess locked away in the basement and the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back that up? Do you have any evidence?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
How can a princess locked away in the basement and the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Let's do... because she's spooky.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
I had an existential crisis with a whole bunch of cabins and endless stairs. I don't want to hear this.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous.
Oh, my foot's
She's
asleep.
not
No.
dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her. Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress.
Okay.
Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Okay, got a point there. Get someone else do this.
Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did. Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens, but a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
I will be skipping the dialogue that we already heard, so.
The interior of...
Do I just enter the basement without the knife? I'll enter the basement, actually.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
The dialogue, her voice sounds different. When I picked up the knife the last time, no?
It's hypnotizing. It's the voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed. Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you.
Do not fall. Do not simp.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
She looks so pretty. I love the art style. What's your name? I don't know anything about you for all I know. You're locked down here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word or the potential fate of the world. I can't believe they're keeping you down here. Let me look at this. What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before
Who
she
are you?
responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Interesting save.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
That would be lame, but also something I would do. So Princess is your name.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
I wonder if she is actually a monster and just using Princess as like a cover?
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
I want more information and I want to explore more dialogue. I also really like the voice, the VA for this. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating? Well, I know. I don't remember reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
I never said I trusted her. I just want more context.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess.
I think it is
That's
relevant.
hardly relevant. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
It doesn't feel right. But I want to see you for myself. I'm not sure what to believe. Do I think she's dangerous? Okay, here's the thing. I don't have a weapon, so I can't really protect myself, but she can't really use that against me. But there's something off.
Would everything feel right about you if you were locked away in a hole by yourself for as long as you can remember?
But what have you been eating?
Just how long has she been down here?
So, did they tell you why I'm supposed to be so dangerous?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
What I do doesn't really matter, right? At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that, and I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
I won't kill you, but I can't just set you free. It's too risky. What if I stayed for a while and just kept you company? Then maybe everyone could be happy. I'm just gonna keep you locked away down here for a bit. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm gonna get you out of here. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. The thing is, I don't trust the princess, but I also don't trust the fucking narrator, so...
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
So then why is she...
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
I don't like how the music changed.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one. Thank you. You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here. Fine, turn your back on me, but it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
I'll be right back.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. She has to be bluffing, but hurry. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall.
Oh my god.
But she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
She lost an arm. I'm locking it down here and letting it... Let's finish this.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
Close the door behind you.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Oh, do you want to play a waiting game? I've been down here a long, long time. I'm very good at waiting.
You do your best to patiently wait her out. But eventually, exhaustion starts to
You
set
are not
in.
helping, narrator.
Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here. You step into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter
What?
of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and
Oh.
sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor. The ferocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the blade. It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense, lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood. I suppose you just lacked the will to fight back. This is the end, isn't it?
I'm afraid it is. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The beast. Oh, wait, this changed.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
We know that straight up killing her kind of fucks up. But I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then something else must have trapped us here.
Oh, new voice.
You're not trapped here. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, though the only sensible thing for you to do right now is march up to that cabin and slay the princess.
So the voices come when you pick the sense of like deja vu and those choices?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Yeah.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We did our best with the information we were given, and yet you still died, didn't you? So, great, congratulations, you've been given another chance to actually do this right.
But when I did it right the first time, it was bad.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
But like...
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here.
True.
Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
So this thing called a new save.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? All the more reason to keep our wits about us, should we even return to the cabin. We could find a safe little hole somewhere instead. You have to go to the cabin. If you don't slay the princess, she's going to end the world, which you're always going to be a part of, even if you're cowering in a hole. There's no escaping your responsibility here. Just be quick about it.
She killed me last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? She killed me by ripping me to pieces. Don't get me wrong, I hated it, but how can something like that end the world? So quote you from the last time, she's just a princess. Why was she able to rip me apart with her bare hands? Who locked her into the basement? What is this place?
She is just a princess.
No, she's
Whatever
not.
you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head.
If she's
before
just
you
a
get to
princess,
the
how can
cabin,
she just
and you'll
end the
be fine.
world?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world. I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. You're afraid, aren't you? Just like us. Of course I'm afraid. Fear is an extremely normal thing to feel when the fate of the entire world is at stake. But that's not the only thing you're afraid of. You're scared of something worse. Stop projecting your neuroses onto me and just get to the cabin already. People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else
We
would
have
you
a
be here?
bird finger.
Special can mean all sorts of things. Don't let it make you careless. We need clear thoughts and pricked ears.
That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature? I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell. That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe. The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want
The
to do
mirror
this right.
is just... I didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin feels different than last time.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. What a strange thing to lie about. Maybe he doesn't see it. Much like he hasn't seen what's already happened.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point? I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done. Very different. I wonder why. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago, and now it's gone.
Play the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I love the change in the mountain.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the
Wouldn't it
princess
be
lives
cool and
here,
dark?
slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
Okay.
She sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth
What
floor
the?
of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess. She is certainly not just a princess. You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Did you hear that clicking? She's in chains again. Fine. Going to tapping around you. I can see right through you. Move.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on
Is she a chimera?
You're faster than you were before.
Uh.
You're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit, what do we do? Oh, for the love of... You've given up the game. Great. All that will do is hasten her victory.
So many useless thoughts run through your head. Thinking. You'll never hurt me if you keep thinking. And you bear your weakness to the world.
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive, if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something. This isn't going to work. We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive. If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk. As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you tighten her grip on the blade and lash out. It strikes, cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in pained surprise as she crashes into you. You're sent sprawling, and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness. Ha! Look at that! We wounded her, and she wounded us. Bad trade.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery. You collapse to the floor as she She wastes no time before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines, spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor. The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was. Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
We're not dead, But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
Interesting.
You're on a path in the
Yeah, we are. And this time we're not gonna run until we die. We're taking her head on and we're winning.
You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly. She didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger?
When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority. There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you.
Great. So you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done.
Oh, shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation. Now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out.
And how do you intend to do that?
We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows.
Well, no complaints here. Now hold on. We're not just going to let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we?
He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead.
Okay, what's the plan? The path is different than it was before. I want answers. What is going on here? What do you know that you're not telling me? What if we just leave? What happens then? No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. Let's proceed through. I'm doing spy. Okay, what's the plan?
Like I said, we're going
I need a
to
short
fight her.
Oh. Sorry, what do you... Going to fight her.
So small.
We don't actually know how big she
We
is. We just know
do.
she wants us to think she's big. And if she's going to treat us like prey again, then she is sorely underestimating us. One good wallop, that's all we need to put her on the defensive.
Ground is ground. It doesn't matter what shape it takes. We'll adapt. If it looks different, that's because the situation has started to spiral out of everyone's control. So please, disavow yourself of the notion that you can just come back here and fix this place if you manage to make a mess before that line of thinking leaves you yet another world in ruin. Though, as evidenced by you dying twice, it's safe to assume the fates of the worlds you've left behind don't concern you very much. Consider this your last opportunity to
How
make
does
things
there
right
know we died twice?
for you and for the rest of existence, but especially for you.
We don't need your pep talk. I'll make sure we pull this off.
I've told you as much as I can without putting you at a disadvantage. If anything, I've told you too much. Like that grumbling voice said just a moment ago, you've already died by her hands twice. You shouldn't need much else in the way
that's
of
right.
motivation.
Fine.
You make your way down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do.
We've already been over the plan.
I'm not sure that use violence counts as a plan.
It's a better plan than you had last time.
I don't like this, but I'll try to keep us breathing.
Having the hunted and stubborn is an interesting combination.
The interior is dark and overgrown. Vines
The
and
mirror.
brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all. The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed
The
rings.
narrator still can't see the mirror.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Take it. We're not fighting a monster without a blade. Even if it's not a very big one.
Great. That mirror's back. And It's where the door is supposed to be. What are you talking about? There is no mirror. It's just the stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement. He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes
Wait, that's
deceive
right.
us.
She was like the best at like perception.
If that mirror's blocking our way, just smash it and be done with it.
Yes, take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Good. One step closer to ending this.
You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair.
You heard him. Stop hesitating and smash that antique.
That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually. It went away after we reached out to it last time. Might as well try wiping it clean again. What's the harm? You reach forward and wave your hand over the open hole leading to the basement. See? Nothing. Tricks of the eye. No one sense can be trusted on its own. You step forward into the darkness. If
But
there
the
were
princess-
once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend.
The princess acted like we fought her before.
It smells of mold and decay.
Hmm.
The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs, no entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
We have unfinished business. We should talk. We don't have to fight. Say nothing.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make
How
your
could
way
I-
down
how could I
into
say
the
nothing?
basement. The basement is dark and cavernous,
Oh.
a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed.
Oh shit.
It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is.
Do we? Staying quiet, are we? We don't have to do this. Step in the shadows, ready to fight. Step in the shadows, try to.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. There, she's about to strike. With the near
Whoa.
silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows. You're quick to react, swinging your blade, its tip intercepting her before she can draw first blood. She recoils, stunned for a brief moment.
See? I told you. We needed to assert our might. We needed to prove to her that she can bleed too. She'll doubt her every move now.
Her gleaming eyes watch you from the shadows, unblinking. There's fear in them now, but it is a fear wreathed in fury, and beneath it all lurks something far more primal. Hunger. Yes, she knows your strength
Did
now,
she not talk?
and she wishes to devour it. How unseemly.
I'd like to see her try.
The princess lunges with even more ferocity than before. Both voices were right. Within that ferocity there is the clumsiness of doubt.
Oh, there's blood on the.
Chaotic dance.
I
between
didn't notice
impulse
that.
And restraint. Not a word is spoken between you and the princess as you exchange blows in the dark. The glint of bloody claws and fangs. The flash of
Oh,
wet
I love
steel.
these sketches.
In the pit, all of your senses are heightened, each injury stinging like a chorus of insects, each small shift in your favor a major victory that swells your confidence. And yet, for all the wounds you've managed to inflict upon her, you remain at a stalemate. And then you start to lose ground, While your body slows, hers quickens, her wounds mending as she licks the blood of her prey from her dripping maw.
So she really can devour our strength. Can we do something like that? All these wounds are starting to add up.
Nah, screw that. We're not stooping to her level. We'll just have to give this our all, end it in one final hit.
We die if we do that. We have to make ourselves like her. We have to embrace instinct. She shifts towards you, her bloody grin shining in the dark. And then you see it. Your opening.
Take it. Put her down like the mindless beast she is.
Hit the opening, strike her heart, embrace instinct. How? I save. Just in case, you never know. Okay. Embrace instinct.
You hurl yourself towards the princess's body, carving into her not with steel, but instead with tooth and claw. You are a blur of bloodied things that tear and rend. Yes. Yes. We are not prey. We are more. The princess howls in fear and outrage as you peel away a chunk of her flesh. But as the bloody meat slides down your throat, you feel invigorated. Your wounds burn less, you feel faster, more responsive. Again, the more we take of her, the less she will be able to take of us. There is no time to rest if you're to do this right. She tries to bat you away with her massive paw, but as it smashes into your ribs, you clamp your teeth around the limb. You give her no time to react before snapping it from its joint.
Oh my god.
The princess pulls back in pained shock as you crunch through bone, devouring the arm that was part of her. It's part of you now.
That's disgusting. I don't want to do that.
You are the one who asked if we could do this, and if it means we win, well, we have to win. Victory demands we do whatever it takes to claim it.
I didn't think it would be so dehumanizing.
But we feel bigger
But
than
we're not
her
human.
now, don't we? The feeling doesn't linger. As you choke down the last of her severed arm, she lunges, taking advantage of the distraction. In a frenzied flash of blood and feathers, she rips into your side, swallowing another piece of you. Weakness returns. Her arm starts to mend itself, fresh claws sprouting from developing flesh. We can't be small again. We have to take more. We have to take it now. You descend upon her again, jaws gnashing, desperate to regain your power. You both lose yourself in the rhythm of the feast. You devouring her, and she devouring you, mending and bleeding and consuming in an endless cycle, on and on and on.
Come on, just one more bite, then we'll have her right where we want her.
Am I really the only one who's not on board with this? I'm gonna be sick.
The more you consume, the more the lines that differentiate you and her begin to blur, the flesh of your bodies twisting into warped reflections of what you swallow. You have to snap out of this. You can't destroy her if you lose sight of yourself. We are the predator now. There is nothing to do but embrace our true nature. But words fade into hollow vibrations as you and she continue to tear at each other in the darkness. There are no beginnings. There are no endings. There are no moments of calm. There is only savage violence.
Did you say no endings?
But he doesn't respond. He's gone.
But how are we supposed to know if we won?
We have won. We'll never die so long as we keep eating. We can be forever.
But you and she are separated, your flesh ripped from our joints together. Before ever can come to pass, we lock eyes. You see new emotion there. Shame? What have we done, they ask. Wait, it's like what happened before. If we get into like a forever situation. You don't get the opportunity to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Oh, there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared this is not the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay, just trust me, we've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. That thing reeks of death.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Not the end, but personally decide it's going to be nice. It's not the end for you. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll stick into the side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. I'd like to be somewhere nice.
Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
You approach the mirror. Sounds as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The bloat. You groan. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin. Oh my god.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
You're the same being as you were before. How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you. When I go back, if it's an invisible wall closes around me, why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? What do you want me to bring next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. How many more vessels do I need you to bring? What should be changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
You've been kinder to me than everyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me. This one is consumed by instinct, a dancer moving to the rhythm of the flesh. She will make for a ravenous heart. She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part of myself, but she is only a voice. Do not mourn her, for she is part of something greater.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are a weave of emotion at odds with themselves, but they are only perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence. Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. Do not worry. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
So you don't have any preferences on how you like to change your crown?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory. If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. I will transcend in due time, and there is no way forward but to contribute to my awakening. I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Sound. Everything goes dark, and you die. Bring the tenter.
You're on a path.
Oh, let's see. Be quiet.
You make your way up the short path to the...
How do I want to do this one? I feel like let's...
The interior of the cabin is almost...
Let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks.
I'm here to save you.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gap.
I'm gonna try for you.
It might work.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but Regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
Let's see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's laying around up there. If not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Interesting.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
No.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her.
Her eyes are huge.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours,
Do you want to
blood
grab
from
her
her wounded
arm?
arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
But
No,
I want to.
I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive. The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Oh, did I drop again? Oh, I'm gonna wait until I come back. Man, when did I drop? Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to stop and then restart. I love this for me. Why is it Saturday seems to be really rough? Okay. What a bit. There's our stream. Alright. Boy. Let's figure this out again. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Are we good? gonna wait a bit just in case. Okay. Hopefully we're good. Okay. I didn't change anything, so recording's still going, so hopefully, yeah, it should be fine. So for a second, I don't know what happened. I guess at the I'll figure that out.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I mean, yeah, but...
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The damsel. Oh, okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the base, you're here to slay her.
Oops.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Oh, don't you start grandstanding about the morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
The smitten? Okay.
Our beloved?
Oh wait, that's right. It's supposed to be a love story. Oh. She was a bit late on that.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that.
The four of us.
Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
I mean...
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth. Just curious.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Actually, like the third or fifth.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen. You were the one who did us in, villain. Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price. I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme. Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from the cabin. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
The only reason she was able to kill me last time was because I led her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that
it is
despite
different. She could barely hold a knife, but
fully up to the task that's been given to you. Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world. Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is. Why hasn't she found a way out already? People locked her in that basement.
Sorry.
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice. Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
Okay.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin. That's right, you can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does. Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with? You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead. interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded
There's the mirror.
tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
It is different.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror. That's a great idea. We have to make sure we're looking our best before we save her. We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do? You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Okay, so we are like a bird person. So, like, we're not human.
Very different.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You
will not.
haven't died, and you certainly haven't
Oh,
been
did I drop
killed by
again?
the princess.
Nope, we're back. Saturday seemed to drop more frames than yesterday or usually Sundays.
So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
Do I take the blade? Well, if I'm trying to sweep her feet, I feel like having a weapon's not gonna help, so. La la la.
The door to the basement
Ooh.
creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
But it's a love story.
Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes
Oh,
with
she
the
looks so
princess.
pretty.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Her dress looks different.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the
They're
two
so
of you, doesn't
cute.
it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but... What's done is done.
Hmm.
What
Wait.
matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. And all that's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking. I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free
It seems
us
like
of
she can
our
also
misery,
remember,
to show
so-
us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect
I don't
wrists,
wanna do
and
that.
indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. People are plague, and I hope you brought us stolen people to all of them. No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure.
Rescue the
No,
princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, you'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Oh my god.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly
She's so
slide her
pretty.
hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful
Oh,
embrace.
cute.
Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Okay.
What do we do now?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
That's sad.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy.
I don't like the music.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
There must be something you want, but what would make you happy? You have to want something more than just making me happy. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me. I want you to make me unhappy.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
Oh my god.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good
She is
liar.
turning to an old
You've
drawing that
started
I used
trust
to.
me.
Okay. There must be something you want. What makes you happy? You have to want something more than just making me happy.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Okay, clearly something is happening here and I'm very scared. What if we just don't do anything? What if we just stay here, nobody gets hurt, and we just figure out a way to be happy together?
I just want to make you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
There it is. You don't get the chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It is time for you to leave. Memory returns.
No. She was our perfect match. She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now? But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Yes, as I fear we won't like what we see. What if we just stay here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? It's not the end.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You're withered. Oh, ooh. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You were at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? What do you think of this vessel?
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
It doesn't matter how many times I go back.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes you like you more. I don't know what you said that says about me. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or the other matter. I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate it. I think I hate you. It's all so distant.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is a reflecting pool of desire unfulfilled. She will make for a pliant heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Have you figured out what you'll want when this is finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Do you still not care what I bring next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination. The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me. If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me. I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Okay. I think that will be a good stopping
You're
point.
on a path.
Doo-doo-doo. I think for Say the Princess, I think it's a good stopping point. I would like to come at this game at some point. Maybe I'll save it for like December. It's a lot of games I want to finish. So we will end that there as I pull up. We're gonna play a bit of World of Horror. We probably won't play too much of World of Horror. TBH. Let me put up them. Buttons. Change. Oh, that was way too big. I'll fix it. Right. There we go. Let me move chat over a bit, just so it's not too close. Right, sound-wise, how are we? Anyway. Sound effects. Does that sound good? Okay. Maybe we'll... Let me post it. That should be good. Okay. So World of Horror, I have played this before. It has been a hot minute since I played it though. I definitely died early. The game was a bit confusing. Hopefully, should be fine. Let me put extra information. Check some stuff. Australia on. English. Okay. Let's see. We could try to change the palette. Just for like readability. I could do classic. Or this one. This one I think looks fine. It doesn't hurt my eyes too much. So we'll stick with this one. Alright. I don't know why it keeps moving. Would you like to customize your next playthrough's look? Oh. Okay. If it's your first time playing World of Horror, it is recommended that you start with a spine-chilling story of school scissors option before trying more complex playthroughs. Yeah. Kill you. Complexity. Difficulty. Skeptic, get the full gameplay experience with tiny slip change between more hospital place. I'll just put... Do I want story? Or do I want difficulty? Leave while you can. We'll keep it as initiate. So endings. Alright, we'll do this one. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980 something. Something strange is happening in our town. Road figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. Oh my. The rapid technological progress of the modern— oh wait, I need to change the game. It's mature Yep. Sorry. Updated. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings current, but also new unknown threats. All gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand. You finally arrived in the doomed town. Alright, welcome to the world of horror. Horror messages will appear here. You found a new item, straight razor. Found a new item, taiyaki. Okay. You've been following the weird cult for weeks now. Barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery, it's a race against time and you can't rest until our town is safe. Oh, thank God. Tutorial's on. Okay. Okay. Spine-chilling story of school scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study your notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? I feel like a lot of stuff could happen. The school is eerily quiet at this hour. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you will need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil and then the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around this school. Okay, let's check out school lockers. What's that? I don't know. In bet. Okay. Available actions. Place items in its equipment slot. Okay. And bet. Nothing. What's in this one? You need a tiny key to open this locker. Touch anything else? No. Let's explore school. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? No. She suddenly grabs your hand. Oh, I insist. No. Okay. Luck check failure. Okay. The creepy substitute teacher hands you dusty old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? Solve the cement. Okay, blessed chalk not found, holy candles not found. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. Great. Okay, let's... It reminds you of a certain American heist thriller film. You don't need to shave right now. Okay. Let's explore school. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped against the wall. Needs anatomy class per come closer. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes the tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. Jesus. I suck at this. Access storage. Friend's diary. The schedule can weaken the demon for a while. Careful with the line. Maro is acting strange. Need to talk to her out of class. I hope she didn't attempt the ritual herself. I hidden the candles in one of the classrooms. Tomorrow I'll perform the ritual. Although probably just seem relevant, I hope they're okay. Okay. You found an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems that the blessed chalk was left in the pool. You must hurry and find it. You enter the damp-smelling sports wing. You notice a backpack drifting on a swimming board in the middle of the pool. Could it be what you were looking for? Oh. You enter the pool and start swimming towards the backpack. Suddenly, the water turns murky and you realize you're not alone in the pool. Jeez. A bloated figure emerges from the murky water, blocking your only way out of the pool. Okay. During each turn, you'll build a sequence of attacks and moves from the action ring B. Once you fill the sequence bar C, press the launch sequence button to finish your turn. Build the common sequence bar with the common move and click launch to attack your enemy. Right click to leave last move. Okay. Time the attack without a weapon. Okay. Oh, okay. Kick, kick, kick. Launch. With time, you will discover new combat moves available through the action filter. But first, you need a weapon. Find and choose an action called Look for an Improvised Weapon. Attack with your weapon. Strong attack. Wait. You chase me and hit. Strong attack, and then improvised weapon. Okay. Bloated teacher gurgles amateur. I subsided injury? What the? Okay, Jesus. Okay, look, a new item has appeared in your inventory in the upper right corner. Select the item with your cursor, then open this item submenu, then select the equip button. Okay. Your inventory in the right corner. I hate that. Don't like that at all. Items. Broken bottle. Okay. Attack with your weapon. It's dexterity based though. Okay, attack. You defeat a bloated teacher. Oh, hell yeah. You found Blessed Chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil in your ritual. You copy the sigil as best as you can on the blackboard. Hopefully it'll be enough. You still need holy candles though. In the classrooms, okay. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside an old anatomy model. Its heart's beating. The sight almost makes you sick. Results event. The sound of scissors is getting louder. You must hurry. I still need the candles. Okay, found the candles. In your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed. Everything's ready for the ritual. Okay. Wait, what's that? The sigil and gilded candles don't seem to have any effect on the horrible monster. Have you drawn it wrong? Frozen in fear, you watch as the twitching horror gets closer and closer. It raises its enormous scissors and croaks. Am I beautiful? Twitching and twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? Those some big ass scissors. Hold on. Let's look at it. 30 HP, 2 overall damage, 33 power. Okay. Jeez Louise. Alright, let's go back. I don't have time to change. Improvise. Okay, Jesus. Oh, hold on, let me shirt. Okay, okay. Let's... Maybe a hint? Let's just start killing this woman. Okay, let's... Repair attack. Hit with a weapon. Then... Actually, wait. Okay. Turn 2 begins. Okay. Slashes you with her scissors. You brace yourself. Okay. Last minute. You missed the attack. What? Okay. Guarantee the hit. Do that. Jeez. Fucking kick. Oh shit. Kick. Then I can't brace for impact? Oh, it's still too much. Okay, well then we'll just bring a stab. Okay, you meditate, you stab scissor woman for 3 health. Okay, she stabs me, raises her scissors. Okay, sport. Okay, let's... How much stamina do I have? I have 3. Oh, jeez. You can't run from this encounter? Okay, no. Am I beautiful? Frozen in fear as you watch as she gets closer. Her sharp scissors are slowly cutting through your cheeks as she asks you, am I beautiful? No! You will die beginning there, she countered. What? Incoming doom. Man. We go again. Okay. Just like real life. Jesus. Okay. Alright. So I think the sigil was wrong. Gotta investigate mystery. Put that. With the ritual. Okay, so I need to draw that. Alright, let's explore. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll. Let's get closer. You feel like something horrible has happened in school. You must hide it. Okay. Received an item from storage. What? Oh, never mind. We must good to do explore. Okay, let's help her. Okay, well. You found an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems the blessed chalk was left on the roof. You must hurry and find it. Nope. No, I think I'm good. Something is wrong. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of a long-forgotten deity looming over the school's roof. The barrier between worlds is coming apart. You must hurry or risk being noticed by whatever Eldritch Horror still look here. Try to sneak. Okay. You brace your head in time to see Adleolocious, single-eyed glaring down at you. You scream as your mind is flooded with forbidden knowledge and your skin is etched with ancient runes and curses. Oh, okay. Wait, what does shit, hold on. Items, Friend's diary. Upside down triangle, dot, like that, okay. Guess that. Should be correct now. Hear a faint sound while walking outside. Okay, it's not that event. That. Okay. One ritual. Should be good though. Right? The sigil and holy candles don't seem to have any effect on the horrible monster. Had you drawn it wrong? Frozen in fear, you watch as the twitching horror gets closer and closer. It raises his enormous scissors and croaks. Am I beautiful? Not really, no. Oh god, okay. Kick, kick, kick. Stabs you, covering the wall in blood. Great. Cool. Need a weapon. Find. Press weapon. Okay. A new branch, Jesus. Okay. God, okay. Damn it! Ah, I was so close. Ah, okay. Okay. Due to time, I realize I've been streaming for a bit longer than I thought. I want to defeat this woman. I'm going to do it. It's really bad. Story, Dawson. I can do it. Speedrun, speedrun, speedrun. I have to be careful because the thing does change. Okay, click that. Okay, let's look at this. Go back. Okay, the sigil. Okay, so star. Those, okay. Careful with the lines. Okay. Wait, is there anything else of note? Okay. Let's go explore. Help. Okay. We are not peeking outside. You enter the dance-smelling sport wing. You notice a backpack drifting on the swimming board in the middle of the pool. Could it be what you're looking for? Yes. I hope so. Okay. So we're gonna kick. Kick. Okay, I fucking suck. Prepare attack. Attack with weapon. Attack with weapon. Oh, wait, I need to improvise a weapon, apparently. Disappears underwater. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. Nice. Found the blessed chalk. Okay, we need to fix this sigil. That... Was it this? Yep. Some close enough. Should be correct. Eating that. The last 20 swings. Damage 3, has 2 equipped. We still need the candles. Okay, oh, a success. The creepy substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Among the mundane titles, you find one, Extinction of Mankind. You shudder, feeling the teacher's gaze back. Excellent. Let me just double check. You take a step back after breathing up our escape. Soon it becomes a tall, woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected with it by a wide smile. Now's your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is your only chance. We can do it. I believe. 20 HP, 2 damage, 24 power, 26 power. Okay. So let's go. 2 beacons. Okay. Should wait. That. Are you? Alright. Do I just do story? Well. Due to time, I'm afraid I can't play anymore. World of Horror. I think... I think this will probably be a game I'll probably play off stream. Slay the Princess, I for sure I want to finish off on stream. But let's go to the screen real quick. And change categories real quick. Let's see. Oh my god. Can't believe it's almost in 3 hours. I think we've made a lot of progress with Slay the Princess. I'm gonna be honest, more progress than freaking World of War. Okay, so hopefully, I don't know why it dropped in the middle of the stream, but obviously I was still recording, so VOD should be okay, at least when it goes up on YouTube on Tuesday. But no, I had a lot of fun with Slay the Princess. I am very intrigued of the other endings. I'm so curious of how many. Seems to be a bit unraveling. For World of Horror, I think I might play that off stream. Those types of games, I feel like I need to focus. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Tomorrow we'll be doing Balatro cosplay and May Snatch. I do have my sketches. I don't think I won't have the fabric, unfortunately, but I'll probably be going like the breakdown, because it'll be something I'll be working on and off stream. But but I'm very excited. I'll be cosplaying York from Balacho for a con next year. I have the idea of how I want it to fit and all that. I just need to, again, make the pattern stuff and remember how to sew. Let's see, what else? Next week, goal is to do a Repo collab. I say Repo collab. I want to play Repo with some friends for the upcoming update for Halloween. I am going to take the Saturday off, just to do some catch up. Might look for some other games. But I'll be continuing to do the Balatro cosplay on Sunday. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. I'll be posting my schedule, obviously, on Monday. VODs will be up on Tuesday. Hopefully I'll get some more shorts. I don't know if I'll have any shorts. I'll probably have some shorts from the He Is Coming stream. I don't think I'll have any shorts from today's stream. But yeah. Hope everyone has a good day. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're at. Have a good one. And I will catch y'all later. Bye-bye.